Hi, what's up, guys? It's your girl Philo, and this is Philo's Corner. So, just in case you're new, kindly consider subscribing. So, guys, it has been a while, but I'm back. Yeah, thank you. I'm back. So, in this segment, I actually want to show you something that possibly I just want you to teach you something, as in my lesson should also be your lesson. Let me tilt this camera kidogo, like, yeah, I know, to the yeah, somewhere there. So the last time I left, I did have a new hairstyle. Now I have a new hairstyle. Oh, yeah, don't comment about my hairstyle. It's something I decided, so whether you comment about it or not, I'm not going to change. Yeah, it's there to stay. I like, as in, sitaki kunyolewa, sitaki kusongo. My head is just so I decided it's gonna be that time. So guys, I'm actually going to share beauty tips that I feel you should know. Actually, I never knew. I just rushed and wow, I didn't know, but now I know. So because I know, I also feel that you also need to know. So initially, days ago, I used to have one staff. This one. I used to have this one earring. I actually had this ear pierced when I was young. I think I was around. No, think I was in around class 3. This is what my mama did. Then when I got to form 2, you see this peer pressure stuff. So mabeshti zangu wakawa wanatoboana na miba. Yes, a thorn. So over lunchtime break, I remember I told one of my friends, I also want one. And this friend was so generous with the tactics. She took a mwiba and a pierce ya pili. But then it was okay. But then when I went home that evening, my mama saw it and she was like, no, I don't want that thing, so let it go. So ikabidi nikatoa hiyo ulikuwa unatoa mwiba, unaacha mwiba hapo ndani. So ikabidi nimetoa mwiba, nikaacha block. But later on I came to understand why she actually did want it. I think aliona maybe naingilia urembo, and of course I was in form 2. So unajua hapo ndio watu wanza kuchanuka vya hovyo. So nikaacha ikaziba. So when I got old enough, I said, this is the right time, now I'll do it. So I actually started with this Canal stud. I actually got this. Yeah. It's something maybe I never thought I would ever have. And then I just got up one day and I was like, I want it. So for this stuff, I actually went to a professional one. I went to a clinic, kind of, not really a hospital, kind of a clinic, and it was done professionally. This guy had his gun. I think he's a clinical officer, but ni vile watu mwita daktari. So he actually took his gun and he was so keen and he did it. It actually healed within, I would say, I only felt pain instantly at that particular time. Then from there I never felt pain, not unless maybe if I touch it or so. Now what really happened, after I think a week, it had healed and I was okay. And now I can be able to change the different types of studs I want and so forth. So after it healed, I told myself, another one. Guess what? See, I went for another one. So when I went for another one, I actually went for these two. These ones. Yeah, this one and this one. Now, this is where you need to have your information right. Otherwise, you'll end up messing yourself. So when you're supposed to use something, or rather the earrings they are going to use is supposed to be original, and they should be free from germs. So, and if you're going to pierce using a needle, then that needle should be sterilized. So the mistake that I did, I actually went to a salon, sort of. Yeah, I didn't go to the doc now. I went to a salon. I walked in and this woman was like, oh yeah, you want it? Yes, I can do it. Then She actually took a calf loan. It's a kind of whatever, but I didn't check. So she gave me all those types, and then I chose one, blah blah blah. I took whatever I wanted, and then she used. So after I think 2-3 days, the pain was not subsidizing, and I was like, what's up? This, if I compare this membrane and this one, I'm like, no, this one should heal faster. After a week, it was still paining. Like I couldn't sleep using this side. So maybe I just sleep about, I just place my head in such a way that this part would not touch the pillow. Otherwise it was painful. So after a while I went to my friends. Actually I went to the salon. Then when this salon lady was washing my head, she actually touched my ear. Then I just freaked out. And she was like, what's up? And I told her, this part is paining. Then when she looked at me, it was actually between these two stuffs, it had turned black. Yes. So she told me, you know what? You did not use the original ones. These ones were fake, and for that reason, it will never heal. You need to buy original ones, and then you change immediately. And I was like, what the hell? Like, honestly. So tukaanza kutoa. So the first one was a bit okay, but it was painful. The second one, the upper one now, what? It actually had pus and there was blood, and I was like, oh my god, seriously, nimezaliwa vizuri then najiletea issues. But then I was like, okay, sasa ukiavulia nguo utayaoga. So nikakaa and ikatolewa, and then ikapanguswa vizuri using methylated spirit, hot water and salt. So at least now naeza ishika. So one thing that I need to tell is that when you're going for beauty stuffs, make sure you research. Just research. Don't just rush and go. So like right now, I have actually known that there's fake Teflon and there's original one. Initially I never knew. Okay, I knew kuna fake, but sikuwa najua utazijuaje. So at least hakikisha umeangalia, okay, this one is a bit opened, but it has to be, you have to see that stuff there, and then yeah, the wordings, it has to be Teflon certified sterilized. If it's not that, any other different name, please be careful. It might damage, it might bring damage, and probably more costly out of just because you want beauty. So I thought that is something you ought to know. And yeah, but so after nimejua says I'm okay, it's still healing, but at least naeza shika hivi, sikuwa naeza shika hivi. So at least yeah, that's something you need to know. Thinking of having a tongue ring. Somewhere, yeah, I don't know, but that's food for thought. Some other time I'll keep you posted whether I'm going for it or whether I want it. But yeah, those are things that you need to know. Anything going for beauty stuffs, you ought to research. Kindly research and be sure and know what you really want. So kindly consider subscribing just in case you haven't. So we can call it a day.